Priests.
Sorry.
Sins.
Secrets.
Reveal.
Whisper.
Promises.
Church.
The truth.
Heartbreak.
Honesty.
Judgment.
Hurt.
Justice.
Morals.
Sin.
The
Debauchery.
devil.
Redemption.
Secrets.
Forgiveness.
Relief.
School.
Morals.
Teachings. Satisfaction.
Teacher.
Relief.
Massage.
Pleasure. Deep tissue.
Muscle tension.
Self-care.
Pain.
Privilege. Rich. Alex, darling. Alex.
Yes, Auntie.
Alex, I'm so glad you took my call. I need your help because I want to have a garage sale, a big yard sale with all of my extra stuff.
That's gonna be a huge garage sale, Auntie.
Yes, it's going to be massive, Alex, because I'm so fortunate and I have so much. So I need you to come because I would like everything dusted, cleaned, and individually priced.
Oh, okay. How many things are we talking about here?
Well, Alex, I decided that I'm going to give away all of my porcelain cat dolls and collections, all of the plates hanging on the walls. Yes, and I do think that the 4th and 5th set of Christmas dishes should really just go at this point in time. So you can clean all of those to start, and then we will get into the linens.
Auntie, I totally agree. You really need to purge some of that stuff. But like, I mean, that's a lot for me to do by myself. I mean,
I will be here to help you. I will categorize a list. And I'm also thinking that I can hire some people. Or maybe you can hire your friends. That would be a nice thing for you to do. Alex,
hire?
that would be
Like,
great.
you're gonna pay me and my friends to do this?
Oh, Alex, of course I would pay you. This is a big job. I'm not just going to make you do it because you love me, your favorite auntie.
Oh, Auntie, you're the best. So how much are we talking? Like a percentage of the cut? Or like
13%, Alex. 13%.
45?
Wait, why don't we just say 30 and call it a deal? You drive a hard bargain.
30%. Done. I'll come right over. When do you need me?
Perfect. Excellent. Don't forget we need to have all of your friends vetted though.
Oh, Auntie, you don't need to worry about friends. For 30%, I'll do it all myself. It's okay. It's cool. I don't need to get any other people involved in this.
Ooh, Alex, that's a big job. You're sure you're up for it?
For you, anything.
Oh, I love you. Love you. Bye. See you.
Love you too, Auntie. See you soon.
Oh my god, she is disgusting.
Right? Can you please come over and help me? I don't think I can handle this on my own.
Well, I don't know, like, I'm really worried about my bubble. Because I don't know who's in your bubble. Like, it's really important to me that I keep my bubbles really clear.
You mean like with the pandemic?
Yeah, the pandemic. We're all supposed to have our own little bubbles. We can only have connection with the people in our bubbles. And like, you're not in my main bubble. My bubbles are very clear. Like, I have clear bubble rules. They have layers, like there's different bubbles. So my close bubble friends only have one other bubble, and they can't share that bubble with anybody else other than me and the people already in their bubble. Do you get it?
Okay.
So we can't have cross-contamination of bubbles.
The only other person who was in my bubble was Emily.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you're not in my bubble, you're in her bubble, so you're already, like, in my sort of bubble orbit solar system.
But she was recently at your place.
Yeah, but that's different. It has to do with how comfortable I feel with a person, because I believe that this virus isn't just on the surface, it's also in our spirits. And I don't want to be hanging out with people who have a negative vibe, like, during the pandemic. So, you know, I'm really choosy about who's in my bubble and who's in my secondary bubbles and who's, like, in my tertiary bubbles. You're not really somebody I would pick.
You're saying I have negative energy.
Well, you do have kind of a weird vibe.
I have negative energy and weird vibes?
Yeah, but don't take it personally.
You're saying I have negative energy and weird vibes?
I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, Larry, look at yourself. Seriously. Really? I mean, would you want to hang out with you?
I am me!
I know, and that's why it's so hard.
Yeah, I got some Jolly Ranchers and Coke Zero back there. Feel free to help yourself.
Oh man, I love Jolly Ranchers.
I feel like I've mastered this whole Uber thing. I feel like it was my calling.
Whoa. Yes.
I don't have a lot of plans today. I can keep driving you places.
We were just gonna watch a movie.
Yeah, what movie are you guys gonna watch?
We were gonna watch the one where, oh, what's his name? What's his name?
Kurt Russell?
No.
Johnny Depp?
And he goes in. And
Armie Hammer? He's a cannibal, you know. Nicolas Cage? I don't really like him, but he's in a lot of movies. Eddie Murphy? Is it Eddie Murphy? He's making movies again. Oh, Channing Tatum. Is it Channing Tatum?
Was it because of the stripping movie?
Yeah, Magic Mike.
I think I want to go to my friend's house now.
Alex, I'm so excited. I think we're done for the day. I think we're done.
I can do more. I'm sure there's more.
Oh, honey, no, look at, we sold almost everything that's here. There's just a few little porcelain dolls left. Oh, a teacup. Yeah, that's about it. But everything else is still, no, you can just donate the rest. Just donate it.
No. You don't need to donate it, Auntie. I'm sure there's tons of people who would be interested in buying your treasure.
They're treasures. They are treasures. They mean a lot to me.
Like this pot over here. Like, it's beautiful ceramic. I mean...
Oh, no. Alex, that one is not for sale. We might need it. We might need it someday. Who knows?
What about, like, these ones over here? You don't need these ones. They're just taking up shelf space, right? I mean, this one's kind of creepy, actually, Auntie. I mean, its eye is
It is creepy, Alex. Back away from that doll. That doll we shall never speak of.
Okay, if not the pot and not the doll, what about this?
Alex, that is precious to me. I got that on my Mediterranean cruise when we got off the ship and everyone turned left, but this man, this tall, dark, handsome man came over and his name was Victor, and he said it just like that, Victor, and he took me to the right and he said, come with me, and he took me to this back alley area and he parted the curtains made of beads and he showed me this and he sold it to me for $1,000.
So what happened with Victor?
Sorry, honey? Did I what with Victor?
Well, like, what happened with Victor after he sold you this for $1,000? Like, did you two...
well, honey, Alex, I don't know if you're old enough for us to have that kind of conversation. I never actually kept in touch with Victor. I
Exactly.
regret that.
Victor's not in your life anymore, so you don't need this anymore. You're
I
done with
have
it.
memories. You're trying to get rid of my memories now. It's one thing to get rid of my prized possessions and the things I don't spark joy in me anymore. But these are my memories now, Alex. I don't know about this.
Whatever you say, Auntie. I mean, I'm just doing what you wanted.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Alex. Alex, you're right. Why don't you put a price tag of $300 on it? We'll see if it goes this afternoon.
300. Sounds good. I can do that.
Okay.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for signing up for my course, Kristoff's Confidence Correction Course. This is a special day for you, Larry. Larry?
Yeah.
Okay, right away. I see a problem here. When somebody's talking to you, Larry, you gotta talk back. Okay, you know what, Larry? Forget about it. Don't worry about it. This is gonna be a good day for you. Now, what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. How does that sound?
Okay. Sure.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, Larry, I wanna know what your childhood was like.
Why do you need to know about my childhood?
Well, because a lot of things that happen in adults' later life stems from an issue that happened in your childhood. Now, don't ask questions. I'm the one asking questions, okay, Larry? Does that sound okay? Huh? Well, you signed up for the Kristoff's Confidence Correction Course.
It has nothing to do with my childhood.
Well, it does actually. It does actually, Larry, because you learn a lot of things when you're a kid, and then they blossom when you're an adult.
So we need to work on my confidence now, not in my childhood.
Yeah, but it stems, there's a root. It's a root from when you were a kid.
What do you want to know about my childhood?
I want to know if you had a traumatic event when you were a child.
No.
Larry, I'm going to be honest with you.
Sure, someone was mean with me.
Okay, who was mean to you?
My brother was mean to me.
Your brother? Now we're getting somewhere. The only problem is, Larry, is that I'm here at the Staybridge Suites and they only give me 3-hour increments. And we're coming up to our 3rd hour. So, good job on bringing up your brother. All right, we're going to follow up on this next week. Okay, Larry? Next week. I'll see you next week, okay? Good job. Breakthrough. I'm going to run your card, the one that you left on the application here, and I'll see you next week, all right? See you later, Larry. Breakthrough today. Breakthrough.
Yeah, sure, I'm glad you picked me up. It's not the best of neighborhoods around here, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, but it's not that bad. I used to live in Toronto.
Oh yeah, the big smoke, huh?
Oh, so smoky.
Yeah, I had to get out of there. It's getting a little hot, if you know what I mean, down in the big city.
Oh, I think I know.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we know what we mean.
I know what you mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you've been driving an Uber a long time, eh? Bet you
Yes,
seen some
I have.
weird stuff in here.
Well, you know, it's nice to have something to look at on the dash cam when I get home.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. Those dash cams, they're everywhere. And you know, some of the stuff you see on those things, man, pretty wild. Yeah, I remember one time I saw a guy run over a little old lady. Keep right on going.
Did you see that on a website?
Yeah, I saw that on www.deadlittleoldladies.com. I spend way too much time on that site, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's a good website.
Yeah. That's a good website, yeah.
It's a good website.
Yeah.
You know, I saw another one on worldwarofhiphopstars.org forever. It was actually an alien invasion, if you can believe it. Yeah, a bunch of aliens came down. They stole a Beamer, and then they went joyriding up in Spittsville.
Yep. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was quite something, that dash cam footage.
Yeah, I feel like I got a bond with you.
I feel the same thing, you know?
We could do this again sometime.
Hey, you know, I wish there were a way for me to pick my Uber drivers.
Well, I could just give you my number. Put Marlene in your phone, I'll come pick you up. It would be my pleasure, Tony.
You got it, Marlene. Pleasure doing business with you.
Waterloo whispers.
Julie used to be a magician's assistant.
Larry has a criminal record.
Marlene, the Uber driver, has 3 PhDs.
Waterloo whispers.
Auntie had an affair with Paul Anka.
Larry is the twin brother he hasn't seen in like forever.
Tony is really into aromatherapy and he dabs essential oils behind his ears before he leaves the house.
Waterloo.
Alex's karaoke song is Life is a Highway by Tom Cochrane.
Oh, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
And how long has it been since your last confession, my child?
It has been, I do believe 23 years since my last confession.
Well, tell me what it is you have to confess.
Father, it's about a man.
Believe me, it usually is, my child.
About this man who I met on a cruise and Father, all my life I have been called Auntie. But Father, there's a secret I haven't told anyone.
Well, who better than me, child? Who better than me? Go ahead.
I am a mother.
You've had a child out of wedlock?
I had to give up my baby.
And you say this was how many years ago? This was 25 years ago?
Yes, Father.
So you have a fully grown 25-year-old child walking around on this earth, do you?
I'm thinking that I feel lighter. I feel like I can't tell anyone this.
Well, don't go feeling too light, my child. You still haven't even begun your quest now.
It's a quest now.
It is a quest to find your lost child.
I was going to hire someone to do it. I really don't want to do the work.
You cannot delegate your penance, my child. That undermines the very principle of the whole thing. You must do your penance yourself.
But what if I just record my penance and then I play back my penance and then it's just ongoing penance?
All right, fine. I will help you find your child as long as you make a donation to the church. And on your way out of this confessional, buy some pierogies.
Oh, yes, I would love to.
God be with you, my child.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. I feel so good.
Are you all right, my son? Just go ahead and tell me whatever's on your mind, my child. You can tell me anything. I've heard it all before. Fornication. More fornication. A great deal of fornication. But whatever it is...
Not fornication.
Oh, thank God. What is it then, my child?
It's murder.
Murder?
Murder.
Well, now, my son, that's very serious. We have a commandment against that, you know.
I know.
It's one of the 10.
I know.
Do you feel remorse?
Every single day.
That answer was a long time coming, my son. Were there extenuating circumstances? Was there something you can say in your own defense, my child?
My brother.
Go on.
He made me do it.
Well, truth to tell, my child, no one can make you do that. Yeah, all our choices are our own. He may have induced you, but you pulled the trigger or stabbed the knife or twisted the garrote or dropped the piano or whatever it was you did, you're responsible.
Stomped on it.
I'm sorry?
I stomped on it.
On it?
Yeah.
What did you stomp on exactly?
A hamster.
A hamster? So your murder involved killing a hamster?
A hamster.
You do know that they don't even mention hamsters in the Bible. Your brother made you kill the hamster. Alright, say 2 Hail Marys and be on your way then.
That's it?
The hamster, you're forgiven, my child. Say 2 Hail Marys and buy a pierogi on the way out. Next!
Okay, well, I got us an Uber, so it should be here soon. Man, oh, man, I had this woman the other night, and she was kind of weird, man. She's the one that told us about Magic Mike.
I knew you would love it. Oh, I'm so glad you watched it. Magic Mike. Yeah. What was your favorite part? I'll tell you my favorite part. I just like how all the guys are a big family. They're like brothers, you know? Kind of like you guys. Just, you know, couple of strapping, handsome guys that look out for each other.
I don't know if we got the strapping handsome part down, but yeah, we're
You
brothers.
do. I bet you guys know everything about each other. You must tell each other all your secrets.
Actually, man, there's something I haven't told you. I'm adopted.
Hey kid, you got something in your eye?